Hello, cutie pie.
This ain't good. Nice try, foundation strong. This means war. Hey, you, Cherry Cape. Would you mind getting closer so I can get revenge easier?
Your confusion is not rational.
Okay, the big guns then. Okay, you got this. Deep breaths. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Wait, what? No, 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 hello friends. Can't we all just get along?
You are stupid.
Hey there, my friends. Hope you're all having a great day. Let's get on with business here. So, this is essentially 2 runs. I'll be doing the first. Having a little bit of a nice drop-a-bolt run. But, if Chereazi would like to join me in chat, we can get this party started. And I'll be explaining and demonstrating why drop-a-bolts are far superior to rock spirits and many other things. Of course, we just have a basic loadout. Yeah, sure. Basic loadout. Just so basic, you know? Well. Isn't that nice? I mean, you don't see this very often. A nice little, casual one, you know? The one thing I found out is, do you know how difficult it is to find a drop-a-bolt? And all the kind of peripherals you might need for a nice little demonstration run. Within the first, 3 floors. So, yeah.
You know, with drop-a-bolts you need something like that. With a rock spirit you wouldn't need a start like this. It would just work out of the box.
You like the haunting conscience following me around. I don't like it. But I hope you're having a good day, I suppose. I'll pick up 1 drop-a-bolt. 2 drop-a-bolt. 3 drop, 4, 5, 6. I think this cart has provided. I don't know who dragged all this here on this cart, but well, we shall honor it. You know, move it forward slowly as we pick up another. How many drop-a-bolts? Hey, 7 little drop-a-bolts sitting on the wall. Let's go kill them all. Yeah, of course, you can't do a drop-a-bolt run without a nice little trigger, just in case, you know? We can't do anything at the moment, we need to get to the first holy mountain. And of course, I'm not going to put everything on straight away, I'm going to be building up and showing you a few things here and there, shall we? So
you're saying drop-a-bolts can't do anything on their own?
I will show you what they're capable of doing on their own. Maybe. If we have time. But first, you know, I've got to show the good people. The cart's in the way. You know, there you go. That's honouring the cart that brought all my good stuff here, you know. Hey, avoid an arc, a chaos larper, spiral arc, floating arc, and I can't do math. It's too bad he can't kick spells, and too bad I can't count, because, unfortunately, the Warpcast, which I was, really hoping to show you, it's,
There's no surprise that you can't count if you're using dropper bolts. Like, come on. There's a correlation there. Do you see it?
I can count to 25, which of dropper bolts I have. How many rock spirits do you get? Sorry? When you pick up rock spirits? I'm sure we'll find out later.
I only need one, I only need one.
I'm sure we'll find out later. Don't worry about it, but just know, hey, yeah, you've got 1, you got 25, you got 50, you got 75, you got 100 in 4. How much firepower do you need in one spell? Anyway, we're pretty set, I'm sure there will be nothing going wrong here at all, I mean, there's an extra 1 there, even though I don't need a wand. That dude's got my money. Oh dear. No, and this is why, oh, I should have given myself. Edit ones everywhere, straight away. So I could use my dropper bolts against these irritants. Much like the voice in my head is gonna be. And,
What, did you mean me?
Maybe. If I meant you, I might have gone with a more annoying version of what I just said. I don't know. Maybe. Depends what mood I'm in, I suppose. Hey, a nice little arrow one. I mean, I'm meant to be using dropper bolts, but I need to survive the first floor. You might notice something a bit weird as well. Don't worry about it. I robbed the Hisi someplace. It's fine. He had a lot of money on him. He shouldn't have been carrying it all in a suitcase to the bank, while I was up top walking around, Poor choice. Didn't have any weaponry apart from, the regular stuff, but, apparently all you need to do sometimes is point your wand at people and they fucking shit themselves. Unfortunately, doesn't always work. Fortunately. Oh, he's too small. He made it through. So, can I get some... well... This might be a case of, inaccurate... Well, what's the word? Inaccurate narrator? Is that the kind of term? For a person?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Get a feeling in chat through Cherry, because I'm not looking at chat, and Cherry is my conduit for all things chat today, by the way. Can I get a feeling in chat who likes dropper bolts, who like rock spirit? What's your pros and cons, Like, what are you feeling? What is your feeling?
Chat, we're clearly a rock spirit chat, right?
Nah, it's all dropper bolts, and Cherry is going to be truthful and honest, because... Well, I'm actually failing to come up with any reasons, but... I am sure...
No, chat, give me some hypes for the rock spirits. Come on, chat, give me some hypes for the rock spirits.
There's no hype for rock spirits. You saw in the video before the classic state in which their drunken nature floated across the entire world. Do you really want to praise that and hype that? Floating around like some fucking... just... Well, I can't really mock drunken fools.
At least then the distraction, with dropper bolts, they just explode and they're gone. That's all they can do.
Yeah, but it's
you
like...
have to aim with them. Like, come on.
Do you really want a bubble bath? In explosive format, or do you want a proper explosive detonating and showing its power? Come on. And
I like the air conditioning that the rock spirits provide.
It's got authority. Dropper bolt's got no authority. It's got a big boom. It's, dare I say, in this day and age, macho. Or is that too, I don't know. One-sided, shall we say. Dropper bolts. They're the classic, They're like Coke. Rock spirits like Pepsi. It's just not. It's not the real thing, But we want to get that. Oh, firstly, I'd like to see if there's any HP around. Of course, classic HP. Ah, you see? Oh, what a coincidence! Just randomly one into HP that I didn't know was there. Absolutely, it's amazing, that, isn't it? You just accidentally upon everything you've ever wanted. So what was the feeling, Cherry, about dropper bolts and rock spirits and in chat? What was the honest feeling you're getting from them? Like, I think we're good
Clearly
1
rock
HP.
spirits.
Actually, I'm gonna get some orbs,
People
you
are
know?
definitely on my side.
Uh,
There's a few people also saying dropper bolts, but like rock spirits clearly has the hype here.
I'll have to take your word for it, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, it's the only thing I can resort to at this time. Although, you know, it does lead me to the advantage of looking back on the VOD, since I think Nola activated the VOD for this, so you can watch anytime you want, chat, you know? Come back every day, watch the video. It's good. It's good content, isn't it, you know? What we've done here today. And we're happy to do it, you know? Oh man, I didn't want to come back up here. I really didn't, because it reminded me of bad memories.
You mean how you were chased out of the mines and how you weren't able to count? Those bad memories?
Yes.
That's
exactly it. You got it bang on. Do you feel proud? Are you happy?
Yes, very. Oh yeah. I usually am.
That sounds about right. That's the kind of statement someone who likes rock spirits would make. You know, overly proud of themselves for no reason whatsoever.
I have plenty of feelings.
But I'm going to get some orbs because it's cheap HP and I don't really care about killing the boss. I just want to show off. I kind of wanted that, but... Well, its destiny was to roll downhill. Away from me. Sad times.
Because of dropper bolt.
I've got many dropper bolts. Is it the more dropper bolts, the more things run away from me in the other direction?
Yes.
That explains a lot.
Especially good things. Like tablets.
Tablets, you know, it's mediocre. It's good, it's got its purpose, but there are, again, I'm feeling a kind of continuity here. You overly praise mediocre things, you know. While it's good, there are better, you know. There's other things out there than the things.
So at first you're trying to bash rock spirits, now you're trying to bash tablets.
I'm not trying to bash. I'm just saying it's not optimal. You know? You've got two good feet. You've got two good feet. Why not kick everything?
I see something here. Like, you kinda like to aim with your dropper balls and don't want to use the awesome stuff that you just have to throw and forget. Like the tablets, you just throw it down and it hits the stuff below you. With the dropper balls, it's like, I don't know, it just goes anywhere.
Nah, dropper bolts is gravity's bitch too. You can't use that one on me. You know, both defined by gravity, having an arc, or a lack of arc, just, you know.
Oh, but a tablet isn't going to kill you. A dropper ball, that might kill you.
A dropper bolt is going to kill me. I'm just gonna have to stop you there because I need a few seconds. Give me a few more because I robbed that Hisi before for a reason. There we go. You know, I really would, chat. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, I would, but I can't. I'm sorry. You know, it's one of those times where if I get this wrong, one, I might actually prove Cherry right. Two, that you know, I'd have to reload the seed because I can't do that. You know, prove Cherry right. That's let alone, you know. But yeah, kill myself. What are you saying? I'm gonna fucking do that. It's great. It's fine. Hold on, I get 35 of these? I thought it said 25. Did you get more of them with explosives?
No, you just get more of them if you recharge. They start with 25, but if you pick up the spell recharge, they recharge to 35.
Oh yeah. Another benefit, right? Thank you for stating that for me, Cherry. I really appreciate that. You know, I'm getting 10 more. The benefit is
that they have less when you find them than they are supposed to have. Like, I wouldn't call that a benefit. It's a drawback. You have less when you find them.
So I'm going to show you the awesome accuracy power that the dropper bolt has, you know? Just a simple, you know, second floor. In fact, I do have a double here. Could double it up. Get double the power straight away. You know? I mean, I would try it on the fish. I'm known for exacting a toll on fish. And today, I think they are, you know, I'd rather exact my toll on you, Cherry, and prove that the droppable is worth everybody's time. I'm not here to prove it to Cherry, I'm here to prove it to everybody else, by the way. Because Cherry is stubborn. Yeah, see, that's devastating. Not even a body left, you know? Gone. A bit of lava, of course, but that's all fine.
Yeah, but as we all know, that's not actually a dropper bolt doing the damage, that's clearly the spark bolt.
I can't disprove that. I kind of, yeah, without, you know. Well, just calibrating, chat. Just calibrating, don't worry. The accuracy will come. There you go. You see, long range, short range, I'm taking it upon myself to do the damage, not having some floaty little son of a bitch do the work for me. You know? Long distance, short distance, it matters not, as long as you can get a feeling. You take it deep from inside yourself to, you know, project whatever you're shooting in a straight-ish line. Not really that difficult, but, you know, I like to take pride in some good straight killing. Just, you know, direct and brutal. Just the fantastic explosion. You don't get that with a dropper bullet, you get a nice little... And that's it.
You get
is that all you want in life? A nice... And gone?
You don't just get an amazing explosion, you also get air conditioning. It's like 2-in-1.
My head, right?
Don't get it with dropper balls. Like, if you use dropper balls in the summer, everything's burning and everything is hot. Like, you can't use them in summer, that's a fire hazard. With the rock spirits, you can use them in winter because it just stays the same temperature, or you can use them in summer and it gets cooler. It's perfect.
Don't even need a direct hit. You know, burning, he's gonna die. We don't need to see him again. He's gone. He was dead as well, he just didn't see it. Yeah, we need to...
It didn't even kill
get a move on.
See,
we need to get a move on.
Fire.
He's totally dead. He's totally... Yeah, you see, totally dead. Don't even need... Can you use gravity to finish the job? Why am I not putting myself out? You see it?
Those two just survived. You didn't even kill them. You shot at them and you didn't even kill them. It's like...
Yeah, that's because I've got so much ammunition that I can just, you know, fire out all day. It doesn't matter. I'm going to have plenty left to do all the job I want. It's fine. Win or lose, miss, hit.
I see a lot of looting.
Oh, you see, he's still burning. Still burning.
Yeah, because he didn't do any damage.
He actually wasn't taking damage from that fire, was he? Or was he? Because I turned off damage numbers, I think. Let me just prove it. Oh. Well. Anyway, that's irrelevant, you know? That argument is irrelevant. It was burning.
Not even the fire that dropper bolts cause to damage. Like, what can they even do?
Well, we haven't got to all this amazing stuff yet. You've got to be patient. I'm sure everyone in chat is being patient. I'm sure there is no dissent. No
Chat,
discord.
are you being patient, or do you finally want to see this promised awesomeness that we haven't seen yet?
Yeah. I should have. Well, I have cleared a bit of shop. You see, it rolls, keeps rolling. It followed Limp Bizkit's path in life. It's not the worst thing. I've heard of worse. Trust. You know, it might sound not the greatest, but I've heard worse. And clears a path directly. Can your rock spirits do that? You know, directly. If you really want it to, if you've got the power.
I mean, if you put Meta Eat on them, sure.
You didn't see this. Cut the video. Hey, I like TNT too, right? I like it as well. So, you know, this is just praising the TNT on the side, you know, the side mission.
I just want to quote from chat here. Patience running Finn, bring out the rock spirits. Chat wants rock spirits.
I'm sure that's accurate.
That is accurate.
Explosive bounce. Alright. We got a little cash money in our pocket. That Hasey's probably reeling from his loss. But we have, unfortunately, run out of the rock spirits, so there's no point staying in this area. Although this dude, he'll follow me because he believes in the rock spirits.
Well, everyone believes in the rock spirits, yeah.
You see, he's coming. I thought he wasn't coming, but he just wanted to make me think. You know, he's gonna follow me till the end of time, I'm sure. You know what? There is a nice little... Yeah, as long as we just keep on exploding this. This dude will come. There we go. A nice little walking stick with more TNT. Yeah, it's not bad. Pushes the enemy back. You see, dropper bolts are more assertive TNT. Even though TNT are a bit flighty. A bit flighty, TNT. And dropper bolts are a bit heavy. You know, it's sturdy. It's like a good heavy revolver. You ever watch Snatch, the movie? That doesn't sound what it sounds like if you haven't actually heard of the movie before. It's not X-rated. You know, the sequel to Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Where Boris the Blade, he talks about, you know, weight is a sign of reliability. If it doesn't work, you can always hit them over the head with it, you know?
I would heavily recommend teleportitis here, by the way, so
get over and
don't punch us with the dropper bolts, yeah? We have to end the suffering faster, so take the teleportitis, please.
Yeah, this is, you know, if you don't like dropper bolts, I can't help you, and you deserve all this alleged suffering, okay? But if you are a fan of the dropper bolts, which we can, you know... I don't know if all this Lumi drill will actually work. I was a bit over the top, to be honest. But I was just, you know, placing it there for good support. For one, that needs to be on the other side. Orbiting arc. So we're going to try and make it defy gravity. I'm not sure. I have no idea how this will work. Because, you know, I believe, right? If I believe strongly enough, it will just work. It'll be fine. Nothing will go wrong.
But for those fat things to defy gravity, you're going to need more than one orbiting arc.
You're damn right. It's orbity spirally. Alright. For one, I might try and invest in a timer instead. If there was one. Oh, what'd you know? Magic! Like it's pre-planned. Because I will allow this.
Just like.
You see that beautiful floatiness? Hey, you can't buy that.
As Chat correctly said, if the dropper bolts aren't dropping anymore, what are they? They aren't even dropper bolts anymore. You're not showing off dropper bolts anymore. You're cheating.
Yeah. Kinda. Hey, I never claimed this was not cheating. Hey, was there ever a claim of legitimacy right here, right now? Are you saying something I didn't say? Because that would be scandalous. Right? Hello. You see, he's mesmerized. Totally mesmerized. It's good, you know. Just they're attacking. Right, they're totally mesmerized, attacking each other. Safety Snowman will save the day. Don't you worry about it.
Not a smart comment from chat. I massively agree with. So basically, you just made the dropper bolts behave like rock spirits.
I want to know who said that. I want a name.
I'm going to protect the identity of this person.
Yeah, you would. No, because they aren't like bubble bath. You know a bath bomb? They're kind of like that. They fizzle. They, you know, pop and... Hey, I've got nothing against that, right? It's just that when you're trying to go to war... Yeah, you know. This actually for a timer is pretty terrible. I should have picked a better timer. You know. I admit the timer is wrong here. Yeah, set him on fire though, you know what you got. collateral damage. It's all good. You know, there's no need to... Even when it is put together really badly, it still works. I can use anything on this and I'll still make it work eventually after...
I'm still going to say, if you had picked teleportitis, this would be going far better.
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll never know. But here is what I'm trying to achieve with this build of Drop a Bolt.
But it doesn't seem to be achieving anything, so what are you trying to achieve?
What I'm trying to achieve is have it float above the floor. So when it does drop on the floor like that, it doesn't automatically explode. I know that wasn't a good example, but I've seen, you know, various examples. Well, I think we'll move on. That is supply and demand, though, you know? Because they're so in demand, I couldn't get the supply, you know? It's a shame. That's just how... we live in a capitalist society. That's just how it works.
You had so much supply, you couldn't even fit all of them into
but I'm in control of the supply, so I'm in charge. And I, you know, supply and demand and all that. It just, yeah, it works. It's fine. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You need to ration out their sacred resource. You see, now that is bubbles. You know, that is proper bubbling, you know? We'll wait till later to, you know, see what other type of bubbling is claimed in the game. That's just Polly, innit? Hello, Uko. Uko will never harm me. You see? Trying to save me. Trying to protect.
He knows you can get. You need all the help you can get.
Well, I got in the wrong way. Well, simply just can't be touched, Uko. Hey, they have melee. But you see, just outrunning. Just outrunning, it's drunk.
And you're being chased by the rock spirit.
And there was a bit of an earthquake there.
And you're running away, and you can't even do anything. Did you see that amazing explosion right there? That's some quality explosion, you know, not your stupid dropper balls that don't even work anymore.
I'm causing mayhem and destruction, I'll have you know. I've just realised this is my fault. I hit myself in the head with a giant rock, but apparently that might be an improvement sometimes.
And that explains why you're using dropper balls.
You don't see enemies using dropper bolts, right?
Yeah, exactly. They know it's their stupid. Enemies only use the quality stuff. They use rock spirits.
I disagree. You know, when it comes to supply and demand, these guys have all the supply. You're essentially funding PC terrorism, I hate to say it, by buying and purchasing the rock spirits. They're so drunk. So, it's the floaty nature, I can't get over it. I've walked down too many English streets in my day.
They are keeping you busy though.
That's because I have incompetently put my one together. And it's just a matter of time. Okay. I kind of like that. It's all wacky and weird. Yeah, you know, when you're a bit incompetent, you surprise yourself sometimes. Yeah, you see, that just blew up. It didn't even have a reason to.
It's all you.
Maybe it is, but maybe I'm happy with the mistakes I make in life, and I accept that. But we shall see, because there's so much more in store. What's he doing now?
Yesterday.
He's fine. He can live. Yeah, maybe not. You see, surviving anyway, despite the incompetence, the enthusiasm the confidence the rock spirits give you to survive all the odds, surely, is worth something. And we just happen to get unlimited spells, you know. We've actually, you know, made connections, we made trade deals, and we sorted out the supply and demand problem. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's a nice coincidence, though.
It really is. It's so nice, isn't it? You know, when things just work out. I didn't even actually plan that. I truly didn't. Like, seriously, I'm not lying at all. Didn't plan it.
I don't trust you.
Well,
it's clearly seed manipulation here.
How much damage is that, by the way?
None if you don't hit.
You could say the same with a droppable. Most of the things you're saying, can we say with a droppable? You see that just blah 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 blah. It's authority. It moves fast. It's got purpose. It goes direct. You know. It's. Maybe it's just the English way versus the Europeans. I don't know. I don't know everything.
You just kill a fish. See, rock spirits wouldn't kill fish.
Didn't. But a little bit of, you know, the orbiting arc will try and keep it off the floor. No, accelerated homing will make sure it stays off the floor. Hopefully, if it gets some. And the avoiding arc will definitely make sure it stays off the floor. It's not about making it like the rock spirit, ladies and gentlemen. I implore you.
Not at all, no. Not at all.
It's about creating the most amount of, you know, fireworks for your entertainment viewing purposes.
It's literally an inferior rock spirit now.
Inferior or not, is not the point. 2 shots. Yeah, I can buy that. It was just, you know, the first shot, bad shot. You see, it's going to find its own way. I'm going to miss everyone on purpose. It will find a way.
2 shots for a toaster.
It will find a way. I'm going to miss everything, and it'll do more damage. Well, I'm not going to miss that one. I said. Well, if I actually miss on purpose, yeah, it's fine. You see, if I actually try and aim at it, I have built a wand where missing on purpose. So I am building a rock spirit, a better version of the rock spirit that I want to see. Because when you aim with the rock spirit, you're aiming directly at the enemy, you know? And then it misses. While if I miss, it's going to hit the enemy. I'm going to prove that, you know? It might take all of this. I might be burning alive a little bit, but... You know, all it takes is how much mana you got? 50, 100, 50, 0? There's fucking 0 there. You know, that's quality bargain. An extra, so that's 210. Again, bargain. And another 80. Yeah, it's bargain basement prices, you know? We got unlimited the supply and demand. They're coming to a town near you, ladies and gentlemen. Get them while they last, because you never know when, you know. Luckily, that guy is very lucky, you know. Yeah, have one of those. Oh, I'm sorry. Get to the water, my friend. See, I totally missed. Everybody almost.
It seems like your connection is a bit bad currently. The video is.
It'll sort itself out. People who view,
yeah,
the bitrate will sort itself out. Thank you for letting me know. I will merely get to a position where I can heal. Yeah, it recovers quite quickly, but thank you for letting me know. For anybody who watches, I use the rock spirit of connection. Ah, shit. He's used an earthquake to commit suicide.
It's clearly a droppable of a connection. It just dropped. Rock spirits wouldn't drop.
In
you need to be logical.
English terminology, yes, you may have won the day there, lady. And, however, wrong one. Logically, I do not give in. I will continue my journey and quest to bring the greater glory. Miss on purpose. Kill. You see what I mean? You know, I don't even need to aim anymore. I will, however, take you with me. It was all the medics.
You don't need to aim anymore because you turned the dropper balls into rock spirits.
Nah. I turned it into a better rock spirit. One that actually has power, authority, and a means to seek its will.
You turned it into one that can't even distract the enemy anymore. Like this, they're just
Can
floating around and
droppabolts even set the
exploding.
enemy on fire?
Droppabolts?
Yeah,
No.
exactly. So where's the distraction on the droppabolt? If this is distracting people and setting them on fire, then where's the comparison that I'm turning it into a rock spirit? You see, he's dead.
Rock spirits
Again,
are
I
awesome.
don't-
You can just hit them.
Just completely miss all the time. This guy might not
You
die.
can-
Is a bit...
you can-
Okay, he
you can
did
put them
die.
into
Yeah, you see,
propane.
he's got power, straight power. Killed everybody. He didn't even have any boys ready left. You know. Hey, it's starting to build, isn't it? You know. Out the package, you might mock it, but nah, screw him.
I'm going to mock it in any case.
It's because you have an inferiority complex when it comes to rock spirits. You know they're inferior, so you must protect it because you've invested so much of your effort into it that it's a sunk cost fallacy now. You know? The sunk cost fallacy, if you don't know about it,
game to make them work, you know?
I suggest you look
I
at the
didn't
sunk
invest in them.
cost fallacy. It's interesting as business theory goes. I did business studies in
Quote from chat.
high school.
Dropping frames faster than enemies. That's why it's called dropper.
Hey, on my channel, we drop like the best of them. You see, even when I'm completely missing, it works. It just works. I don't know how. I don't know why. But if you're looking for a one-size-fits-all solution to all your HEC problems... Okay, he got undercover. That wasn't, you know, legitimate. If they get undercover, you know, if they actively protect... HEC are known for not protecting themselves, right? If they carry on as usual, that guy had some secret knowledge, though.
Another very good point from chat. Like, you actually have to set them on fire to get trick.
Trick me. Oh, it's not all about money, chat. You're all fucking, you know...
Everything is about
You're
money.
not talking to the right person when you're concerned in financial matters. Money does not mean a great deal to me. Again, you can't sway me with arguments on that one. It's not... Life is not all about money. It's about... well, other things.
You're literally working towards turning the world into gold, and you're telling me it's not all about money.
You're gonna have to explain that one.
Well, you're going to turn the world into gold, aren't you?
The world into gold, yeah. Hey, it's
And
a
that's funny, right?
process of alchemy that spans millennia, you know? It's
But
not
it's funny.
about the actual gold, it's about the purity the gold gives. You know? Read up on your alchemy, read up on... Well, Finnish mythology has not actually got much to do with it, but read up on your alchemy, and understand the processes and the ways, the magnum opus and the great art, and you might actually, you know, one day understand. But I cannot reach your inferior mind, and
mean,
we shall
there's
move on from
someone
the subject
agreeing with
because there's clearly a complete lack of
There's one
understanding.
person agreeing with you.
Yeah,
I'm not
that
quite
dude-
agreeing with you.
that
Actually,
dude rocks.
Partially agreeing with you. It's like life is about effectively killing things, not money. So they're agreeing with life not being about money, but they're still against you because you're not killing things effectively.
This is not about effectiveness, it's about beauty and art and, you know, leaving behind a message and all sorts of other things that you're claiming it is or isn't, depending on what is actually favourable for my argument. Yeah. You know? Handy, that, isn't it? Just like how handy this run has been for me so far. Just in nice, calm, relaxing stroll in the droppable zone, where all things droppable shall reign supreme. Now we can just actually change on the fly, because why not? Because, well, how well can a droppable defy gravity, everybody? Again, let's just, you know.
Even with other spells, not as good as a rock spirit.
I'm sorry? What do you say, sorry? I missed that.
Inferior to a rock spirit. That's what I'm saying.
It's all you can say because you have no actual argument?
Partially yes, but also no.
Well, I'm thinking, if this can't make it float, nothing can. This timer is terrible. I really should have thought about the timer I use. You see, it's not the actual dropper bolts in any situation today that the dropper bolt seems to have not delivered upon what I have promised of its greatness and glory. It's been the Timer's fault. The energy sphere costs 50 mana for 5 damage. It's daylight robbery, you know, in economical terms. It would have been convicted of fraud a long time ago. There you go. You saw it. There. Wonderful. You see, it's stable. It stays where it wants. It's got the willpower to stay in midair. And then deliver its will upon the masses.
A lantern.
Yeah. This is good. I like it. I don't need to... You know, I can hit by the side of anybody. And I can stand next to my 2 great big balls.
Oh, you're compensating for something, I guess.
I am a fan of anarchy. When
none of them hit. I just want to say there were 2 of them, and
hey, they're doing the best, you know? You can't always achieve what you want in life, and I think it's a great lesson that we can all learn. That while you can sometimes deliver, sometimes you just need to get down to earth, you know, hover about a bit. Hover about a bit and contemplate your next move, which can be wild and free and, you know, all over the place. Doesn't matter, you just gotta make a decision. Dropper bolts are incapable of making a decision. What? No, rock spirits, that's the one. Hey, words are hard, you know? Holy shit.
About accurate homing as rock spirits. And I have to say, no, rock spirits are better. Rock spirits are way better at homing.
We got ducks!
Rock spirits actually hit now and then, you know? You have like a 100% miss rate here.
A 100% miss rate?
Basically, yeah.
Wow. You need to start your own Ministry of Truth. Ministry of, well... related, misinformation topics. We've got ducks, I don't even... A flock of ducks? To be fair, I've lost all fucking interest in this now. It's the ducks. It's all about the ducks now. They are, you know, they're gonna overtake the world. The duck. The duck of good luck. I will give you a challenge though. Like a 1-orb boss fight. Kill it with a rock spirit. Versus kill it with, you know, a dropper bolt. See which is faster. Or which one can be done at all. With an appropriate amount of health.
My boss fight is going to 3-orb.
33 orb rock spirit.
Okay, doable.
Doable. Here's the thing though. You know I can actually modify my dropper bolts to just be silly. You can technically modify.
I can modify my
a rock spirit. How long does that last?
As long as they lie.
As long as you lie, is it not as long as they lie, which is not very long?
I mean, you just have to do it right, you know.
You just have to do it. Well, we shall see on that one, you know. Keep that in mind, chat. Keep that in mind. Yeah, see it as my. Oh yes, yes, that was capital destruction right there. If I could rewind and show you in slow-mo, I would, because it's got the moves, you know. If you're talking about rapid and wild movement, I admit, rock spirits have some like 5%. That, what you just saw against the big Hisi there, that was pushing it up to like, you know, 95%, I'd have to say. 95%, it's what we like to see. Some commitment. That's what I can't get around with rock spirits, there's no commitment. It doesn't commit to modifiers. It doesn't commit to movement. It's like back and forth all over the place. This.
It commits 100% temporarily.
Commit 100% temporarily. You know, I can respect that. In a sense, I can respect it, but I don't have to buy into the concept and purchase and enjoy and even like it. You know, I can respect it though, only a little. Because I will rally against rock spirits for the sake of dropper bolts. You know, I respect its right to exist. Kind of. Projectile area teleport. If a valid target appears somewhere in the area around a projectile, it teleport right on top of that target. So, hello. Alright. I'd like to see the general, damage test. 390 explosion damage. 45 fire damage. I mean, if we just...
If they wouldn't be so terrible at applying it, it would be awesome.
If a valid target appears somewhere in the area around a projectile. So if I just... Do I need a projectile? Because I haven't actually used this. And for one, ducks! Summons a chaotic flock of spicy ducks. Avoiding arc. Alright. Okay, I'm in love. I did not know a portion of my room would be about the spicy ducks today. And they slightly explode. Hey, to be fair, these are better than,
They're better than dropper bolts, yes.
I should have finished my sentence before you had a chance. Now it just seems like I'm being petulant if I respond. It's a shame they have to explode for me. But it's a sacrifice they're willing to take. Yeah, it's kind of garbage. I like how they're all in formation.
We have a question from chat. When will be the first 33 orc boss kill with ducks?
Oh, that's a good question whenever you want it, baby. Because these ducks, I'm sure, will bring the pain. I mean, 240 explosion damage, 25 radius, and 30 fire. To be fair, side to side with dropper bolts, it costs... The ducks cost more. Less damage. Less explosion damage. Less explosion radius. So officially... And you know how much I love ducks. Dropper bolt is technically superior. So if we just, see about a projectile area teleport. I'll put an opposing arc on anyway. Yeah. Again, a lot of these things in Beta Branch, it looks kind of drunkish. That wibbles about a bit like a rock spirit, I do admit. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Oh, I get it now. But
so
this
it actually
is...
needs something to help it find stuff. Like, it can't even home on its own.
This is like a more sophisticated... It's like a fine wine compared to... go down to the corner shop and buy a free £3. Maybe you don't because, pounds. No. Specific. €3 bottle of wine compared to, some nice... you go to an actual vineyard, you do some wine testing. This is nice and kind of subtle and delicate. It floats with the majestic floatiness.
My dad has like 500 bottles of wine in his basement. I mean, they're all already like 30 years old and probably not good anymore, but like there's plenty of wine there.
I don't even like wine. Bouncy dropper bolts now. Because this is, again, a complete accident. For one. Just... So, ground-based dropper bolting, and... Can we bubble bounce these? Apparently you can. Oh, we don't... Ghost with the most, unfortunately.
I honestly have to say that's a very good choice because the bubbles are going to do more damage than the dropper bolt.
Hey, it's adding additional damage. You can not add easily additional damage to, Rock Spirit. We get Homunculus on my side. He doesn't speak, but you can bet your bottom dollar if he could, he would exalt the idea of dropper bolt lifestyle. But he's a bit of a hazard, to be honest. He's a bit of a reckless fool. I'm gonna get some water. The one thing we are lacking, I will admit, fire immunity. While it's not necessary, it would be nice. It would be nice, And I admit, with rock spirits, you can't set yourself on fire. It's a major disadvantage. Well... How about... Let's shove these at the end. Make room, you know, make room. Hey, they skirted across the ground. They give no fucks. Oh, you've obviously played platform games at some point in your life. Does this not remind you of old school kind of platform projectiles that are shot at you and you have to jump over them? Apart from all that, just ignore all that. But it does, doesn't it? It's awesome. Hey, this is retro as fuck. You can you make Rock Spirits retro? Hey, that's my challenge to you. You know, make Rock Spirits retro again, or to begin with, either or. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, again, I don't need that, but I want it. So we only have 500 mana. Accelerating, actually, that'd be awesome. Make it go faster and faster and faster and faster and faster.
You don't look faster.
That one is. These ones were just respecting me and wanted to stay put. They missed me. As soon as they tried to go... You see, they are naturally chaotic. Chaotic neutral, you know, while...
So now you're chaotic. And what about rock spirits? Rock spirits
they are
awesome.
they are not chaotic neutral, they are chaotic bastard. You know? Just... No. There's nothing neutral about them. They ruin their neutrality when... They ruined their neutrality when, you know... And gone, and... We've got a friend to prove it. This friend will tell you everything you need to know. You just gotta, you know...
But you make terrible decisions.
You see that? That's some entrance right there. You've got to make style points in this game. You gotta look flash. Wow. Homunculus. Go tell him. Tell him. You see? Don't even need...
Yeah, the bubble sparks are
to drop it on them. Just... Hey, what's wrong? Just because your rock spirits can't be used as a delivery method for awesome doesn't mean you should mock my shit. You know?
Are you sure they can't?
Kind of sure.
A
little bit sure.
That, you know?
Alright.
You're
Well,
gonna love it.
I'm here to... Hello. I'm here to be proved wrong. I will open up my mind. Something that I think all chat can see. Cherry isn't capable of doing. You need an open mind. You need to be willing to learn. And that's... Hopefully. If I am proved...
And what we all learned today is that the chopper bolt travel, right, chat?
If I am proved right... That's what everyone will gain here today. You know? A wider perspective on everything. Or nothing, depending how you're feeling. It's up to you, you know? I'm not here to tell you what to do, I'm just giving you all the truth you'll ever need. This guy's trying really hard. You know what? I think it's time. The accelerator homing. Because Robocop, well, you see, running away, we probably need floating arc just to stop it falling on the ground. You know what? There's nothing wrong with a bit of delivery method. See, gone already, devastated. Whoa.
It's just switching to other weapon. Awesome. How you got that to do? The actual damage. It's, I like that strategy. Switching to some spell that does actual damage. And
hey, did it actually hit me? You know, you don't need to do damage if you never get hit. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Would you care to elaborate?
Damage is life. You can't not do damage. That's heresy.
Well, I think we may have two unique perspectives. Oh, homunculus. I'm sorry, bro. I'm really sorry.
And now I also
You
kill an
see-
innocent monk.
Hey, he's alright. He signed up for it.
I was trying to be here in exile and praying and stuff, and you couldn't.
Hey, but when it
Very
comes to... I'm not sure a rock spirit could take one of these boys down without releasing some... You know, there's a few tests that I would like to put the rock spirit to. Deleting, you know, the big blob? Deleting one of them without releasing any smaller blob. Can it do that? I need
Yes.
visual proof. I can't just take your word for that, I'm afraid. You know, you've said quite a lot today, but that individual challenge, I would like some knowledge on. I do declare. And then we can move forward with a dialogue. You know, yeah, more explosive
And
bouncing.
it's
All
going to
right.
be an amazing boss kill as well.
I'm not even, not even sure I can take down the boss unless I get more doubles. Maybe we'll see. You know, it's
I'm going to take down a free boss.
the free orb boss.
Yeah.
Best of luck with that.
I don't need.
Oh, you
black
see that with the
anymore.
explosion. Hold on, if I put bubbles on this as well. Well, more explosion. Yeah, right. Well, I'm on fire. Generally, homunculus will stand in the way and protect me. Generally. He seems to have died though. Well, there's one thing we know we can't do.
Even homunculus is more useful than little dropper bolts.
Nah, we do all the work ourselves. Homunculus is just there for moral support.
Uh-huh.
You see, we survived. We barely have anything. You know, nothing at all. Just because we started with 2,000 gold explosion immunity and edit ones everywhere. And unlimited spells and edit ones everywhere and extra spells and homunculus. Homunculus makes all the difference, by the way. You know it's true. Where is it?
Yeah, we got the dropper bolt showdown. You need the homunculus to save you into damage.
That was a nice colour like that, you know,
Very pretty.
that's the kind of satisfaction I'm looking for. In my fireworks, you know.
Why did you have to kill the fish? Huh? And you couldn't even kill them all in one shot. Like, look, there's still fish left. You need that many shots and nothing happens. Look at that, it's just not doing anything. It's just
Well, I
sitting
made
there.
the fish move again, you know? I wasn't here to kill all the fish. Did I say I was here to kill all the fish? Again, you're putting a lot of words, not in my mouth, but you're saying I am meant to be doing a lot of things that I have not subscribed to. You are saying I was meant to do things that I never said I would. Just because I killed a few fish doesn't mean I'm going to kill all fish. Who do you think I am? Some savage? I'm going to leave a fish alive to tell the story of the tale. You see, this is why I didn't take it in the first place, Joe. It's always a scam.
Never put a fish on the top of the cliff.
How much damage is that? Enough. Right, go full board on these boys. There we go. Yeah, just pop them. In a good pop, you know. Hey, it's all about delivery method, you know. Well, not all. It's a lot about delivery method. Homunculus came in. Saved the day. I was just here to, you know, enjoy a nice little, you know, pro dropper ball run. And Jerry came in with all this rock spirit propaganda, you know. I was here to show the glory.
It's not propaganda, it's just facts, you know.
That's what a
Can't call it
propagandist would say.
Well, yes, but I'm right.
Well, that's the cheese grating. Sometimes dropper bolts, no spell could help you, apart from, you know, an actual physical barrier. I've got an idea. That probably did nothing. Told you. You see, I can accurately assess the situation as well with these. That's actually... No, it's made me twitchy, I think. He shot me. He shot me, everybody. I don't know why I sounded so proud.
See, the double balls didn't
Whoa!
protect.
Sorry,
like,
they've got a bit of a
accurate.
distraction here. They've got a little slap
Orcs
fight
would
going.
have been able to capture the shots before. And prevent you from being shot, but with your double balls, they
Well,
can't do anything. They just
I am
explode.
capable of getting my own revenge. Everybody gets shot. You were saying, you know, damage is life before. With damage is life philosophy, you must accept incoming damage as well then. You see, that's the accuracy of that. I didn't even break the crystal. I know there's a lot of mods on this, but still, it's the principle of the thing.
You didn't break the crystal. I'm talking about the enemy crystal here. You're supposed to break that one though.
What, the green one? Huh? I don't want no curse. This is a great, accurate defensive strategy that I'll employ any day of the week. You know, just charge into them. I know a lot of things have to come together for this build, but yeah, if you're looking for a nice, satisfactory drop ball, maybe put a light on it, you know, that's going to make all the difference.
You mean things like 25 spells conveniently at the entrance?
You mean like 35 spells? You mean?
35, yeah.
Yeah, 35 over 15, was it? You got 15. That's not that many compared to 35, is it? You know, when you're talking about overall firepower, I am assuming I'm correct, because why not? I think that's what we're here for. The damage output to mana output mathematically would mean dropper bolts. Can anybody do the quick math on that in chat? Because I'm incapable. You know, I don't math. You know, everybody else knows it, so I don't have to. But can anybody, while we're just, you know, while we're in the boss fight, which is obviously going to be decimated by my overpowering performance, can anybody quick math, which is technically or actually better when it comes to the actual numbers? And of course, this has been highly, highly non-scripted. I guarantee you, my friends, because that would be bad. But would you put it all on the line?
Yes. See, now you need to increase the damage to even have a chance. Yeah.
I don't. It's not about having a chance. It's about the principle.
I don't think.
Well, with one orb, he will absorb my shots and fire them back at me. That could actually be beneficial. Although I'm not sure this is actually needed, considering the accelerative shot. What are you thinking, guys? I don't know. If I count up, I know this wand is actually perfect. So, to do a really good homing drop a bolt wand of glory and righteousness fireworks all over the place, all you need is 500 mana max. That's it. You don't need any more. If you had any more, it'd be selfish to everybody else, you know, who's trying to find that good wand. Maybe we ducks with the oh no, the old whoa. Okay, glass cannon duck force. It's deadly. It's devastating. They don't actually. I will admit, they're not that good. They don't actually have pop, do they? They don't explode. They just. They have a force to be reckoned with, surely, but hold on.
It's interesting.
Ooh. Well, that's a shuffle. Oh no. And ducks are very interesting. Ducks are my favourite. That's why I will free them all. Be free.
We have a really good suggestion from chat here. Add
Yeah,
blood to acid. Then those ducks are really, really useful.
Do what to acid, sorry?
Blood to acid.
Blood to... Ooh.
Then you could actually kill the boss with it.
Piercing ducks? Go right through. Now, we don't need anti-grav, you know. Anti-grav, right, applies a lifting force to a projectile. So it lifted up. But anti-gravity doesn't mean it flies, it means it defies gravity, which means it floats. You know, it means it's void of gravity. Being void of gravity doesn't mean you fly upwards. It means you float without an actual gravitational force, right? To be lifted up all the time would mean you have been applied... You have more force than there is gravity, or you have no gravity and you've been lifted up also. So anti-gravity means you should just float there. And I'm not sure anti-gravity does that. That's my beef with anti-gravity. And it looks exactly the same as the avoiding arc. It's just got a wall next to it. It's lies. What can I remove? What don't we need to get the most out of this? I think ducks might be able to, you know, perform here. I wanted fast firing ducks, but they're 100 mana compared to my 80. Which is the better wand?
I mean, you could still accidentally find some rock spirits here and put them in instead.
Accidentally find rock spirits? Life doesn't work that way.
Accidentally found the dropper balls at the entrance, so like, why don't find them accidentally here? I don't see why that wouldn't be possible.
Oh, dearie me. Did I just accidentally get some quadruple spells? Oh, how silly of me. Just accidentally forgot all about them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, exactly the amount we had in the beginning. Apart from, you know. I can't remember where I put the other one. Or the other one after that. Where did they go? What's that?
Them, right?
Sorry?
Because they're terrible. You probably threw them away because they're terrible.
Can anybody? This is a true mystery. What happened to my 2 missing dropper bolts? If you've been paying attention, you might know. I don't know. I really don't. I'm actually not lying. I promise. Just like this is all non-scripted. Truly, I mean, if you don't believe me, then you've got some trust issues. And I can't help you. Maybe accelerating shot. When I've got accelerative homing. I don't need all this, but it's nice, isn't it? And shall we go? Beautiful, beautiful work. Make it collapse more. Bathe. Hold on. This is a lot of slime, which is good against fire. But I want some blood here. Get some good crit. It's highly likely we die. But this is the only scripted part. We're scripted here not to die. You know, the only scripted, the only scripted part for the greater glory of the rock spirits. We can't die. It's impossible. The story has been written.
I have to say the intro seemed a bit scripted.
Nah, that was just, you know, again, the backstory. I robbed the Hesia, 2,000 gold, and the cart delivered whatever. I don't know. I don't know the story because the cart had an owner that brought stuff, and he went away without letting me know. You know. Nah, I don't know what I can't see. Simple as. Alright. Actually, better than I thought. Problem, we have no... Well,
no damage.
That's actually... No damage? Are you smoking something?
Look, nothing's happening.
Nothing is happening. The greater glory.
They're just sitting there and not doing anything. Look how useless they are.
Hey, I did consistent and considerable damage to that son of a bitch, and next time he will go down. I'm not actually sure what happened there. I'll have to read the script. But thank you, everybody else, for having an understanding mind, a open mind that can actually think for yourself and take on the knowledge you have seen today and go and use it in runs here, there, and everywhere. However, I will...
happen with rock spirits, you know?
Maybe it wouldn't.
Just drop a bolt.
Maybe it wouldn't. We'll find out next. And see what you have in store that's completely not scripted and is totally not random. No, random and, you know, totally part of the game. You know, you can do this anytime. You'll find just 2,000 like my run, a cart full of good dropper bolts. To go on a nice dropper bolt adventure, you know? I need to make a mod actually, so people can do that. Anyway, I shall vacate my seat now. Thank you all for taking the time to listen to my humble dropper bolt origin story. You know, this is a story about how dropper bolts, you know, this entire run here. This is the origin story where casual Noita lost her life at the very end of a fight, and I felt sorry, and you know, I thought I'd take on her cause, for it was a sad story. Death, decay will follow if you do not heed my warning. And good day to you, my good people. We shall now switch over.